inside this video, I will be giving y'all my opinion about if the Oakland Raiders have the best receiving core in the NFL. Give y'all my opinion because this is going to be a big debate. This is actually going to be a big debate entering the draft and entering next season. This is going to be a huge debate because a lot of people are going to mention stats. I see it coming already. A lot of people is going to mention stats. And you know, I'm not a big fan on talking about stats. But I think right now, in this situation, I need to mention stats. Because I'm not going to bring up people's flaws, people's baggage. Players go through injuries. Players just be on bad teams. Players just don't have good quarterbacks. So I'm going to let y'all know now. Antonio Brown is the only player that the Oakland Raiders signed through free agency that have multiple 1,000-yard seasons. 1,000-yard receiving season. Receiving. Antonio Brown is the only person that the Oakland Raiders signed, or the only receiver that Oakland Raiders signed that had multiple 1,000-yard seasons. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. Then TYRELL Williams only had like one. JJ Nelson, his most were like 500 something. So I'm gonna just throw that out there. But when I see people already is going to ask, do the Oakland Raiders have the best receiving core? Then some people gonna speak on stats, and others is gonna speak on talent. Now, if you go talent-wise, yes, the Raiders have the best receiving core. If you go talent-wise, because John Gruden know how to use talent. John Gruden is a offensive guy. He know how to utilize offensive weapons. He know how to utilize the quarterback. He know how to utilize receivers. He knew how to use old Jerry Rice. He knew how to use old Tim Brown. So you have to get John Gruden credit when it comes to offensive knowledge, offensive plays. So you got to get John Gruden credit because he took a quarterback who never threw 4,000 yards and helped him throw 4,000 yards. And John Gruden helped him throw 4,000 yards with no receivers. Derek Carr, leading receiver, was a tight end, and he only threw for like 8, and he only received for like 800 some yards. He didn't receive for no 1,000 yards. Jared Cook did not receive for no 1,000 yards. He only received for 8 something. So now, if you use John Gruden first year back, and he helped Derek Carr throw 4,000 something yards, career high, you got to get Gruden credit. You got to get Gruden and Carr credit because Carr didn't have no receivers. Gruden first year back, and he helped Derek Carr have a career high. So now, if you add talent and speed to the Raiders, no telling what Carr can do. So now, if you see Carr was on the ground a lot. He was on the ground a lot last season. He was on the ground a lot. We gave up the most sacks. We allowed the most sacks. But when we didn't allow the most sacks, Carr still couldn't throw 4,000 yards. You see what I mean? That's why I don't like to mention stats all the time. Because Carr had 2,000-yard wide receivers 2 years in a row. And that was Cooper and Crabtree. And Carr still didn't throw 4,000-something yards. You see what I mean? And the offensive line allowed the least amount of sacks. You see? That's why I don't like to mention stats, because you have your good season, your bad season. Your good days, your bad days. So it's iffy to mention stats all the time. Because sometimes stats don't prove people talent. But that's crazy though, how you use compare and contrast that way. Cause you would think Carr would throw about 4,000 yards with an offensive line that allowed the least amount of sacks 2 years in a row, and you got 2,000 yard wide receivers, and you didn't throw 4,000 some yards. You would think he would have thrown 4,000 yards with stats like that, but he didn't. So let's go to the other comparisons. Carr offensive line allowed the most sacks in the league, and he threw 4,000 yards. He was on the ground more with Gruden than he was with Jack Del Rio. So, and he threw 4,000 yards. So it's kind of hard to say based off stats. So with this receiving core right now, we can say it's very talented. We can say it's very talented. We can say it's very fast and speedy. But we won't know if it's the best until they get on the field and prove it. They have to get on the field and prove it. Based off on paper, speed and talent, and you compare them to the other receivers on the other teams, the Raiders have the best receiving core. Just them 3 players alone. Will Carr have protection? We don't know. We don't know until they get on the field. It all depends. If the Oakland Raiders can hold up, the Oakland Raiders offensive line can hold up and block, best believe Carr is going to get the ball to somebody. It ain't going to be none of them dink and donk passes. He's going to be 50, 60, 40, maybe 90-something yard passes. Who knows? And y'all forget, we still got Dwayne Harris. We still got Dwayne Harris out there. Antonio Brown is a punt returner and a kick returner. So it all depends. But I have faith and trust in this Gruden era, in this new Gruden era. I trust the process. I've been trust the process. I trust the process when we announced that we was hiring Gruden, because I knew Gruden was coming with a plan. So with him teaming up with Mayock, so they have to go in the draft and get it right. They traded Mack, they traded Cooper, so now they have to go in the draft and get it right. So I believe they're going all defense in the first 3 rounds. They have to go all defense because we have no edge rusher on that defensive line. We don't have no edge rusher. Arden Key, yes, he good and still developing. But this receiving core, my opinion, if you go speak about talent and skills, yes, we are the best receiving core. Now, if you go speak on stats alone without comparing talent and skills, no, we don't have the best receiving core, because you can go, if you try to compare stats, we won't have the best receiving core. Now, if you talk about talent and skills, what's up? What's up, bro? Now, if you go talking about talent and skills, yes, we have the best receiving core because we have playmakers. Each one of these guys that the Raiders signed, the team they came from, they were like the number 1 or number 2 wide receiver. They were the playmaker for their team. So now you put them all together, oh my God, magic is going to happen. You can utilize these guys in any kind of way. You can move these guys around. You can put Brown at number 2, Brown at number 3, Nelson at number 1, TYRELL at number 1. So you can move them around easily. You can move them around. So now you can disguise your offense. Now you can confuse the defense. You can move Brown. We can move Brown over here, Brown over there, Nelson over here, Nelson over there. You can throw receivers in the slot. It's easy. It's easy. It helps the offense. It opens up the offense. But you have to get a decent running back. With speed and time like this, it opens up the offense more. It's going to confuse defense. But I see what John Gruden is doing. Because if you're gonna bring in if you're gonna bring in talent and skill like this, your quarterback has to have protection. Your quarterback has to have the protection. Your quarterback can't throw the ball if you're on the ground. He went out and got offensive linemen. So let's hope Colton Miller is developed, learning, more focused, stronger, healthy. Let's hope Colton Miller got it together. Let's hope Brandon Parker got it together. Let's hope Trent Brown can bring some energy. Let's hope the center / guard that we got from the Chiefs can help bring this team together, this offensive line together. Let's hope Tom Cable can utilize this offensive line to help protect Carr, so he can give the ball to Brown, Williams, and Nelson. Because we have good receivers. We have good receivers. And when you put them together, with the speed they have and the talent they have and they catching the ball ability they have, we have the best receiving core. These guys can catch. These guys can get open. These guys are fast. These guys can burn corners that's in front of them. So yes, I'm going to say we have the best receiving core. Our receiving core, all these receivers. Would you say they're better than Cooper? Would you choose these receivers over Cooper? If your answer is yes, we have the best receiving core. Are these receivers better than Juju? I wouldn't say Nelson better than Juju, but it really depends. We don't know until they actually play with Oakland. See, you have to use them on our team to actually say they better than somebody else, but we don't know because different coaches utilize receivers different ways. Because John Gruden might use Antonio Brown different than Mike Thomas did. I don't know the coach on the Cardinals, and I don't know the coach on San Diego, but I would know for a fact John Gruden is going to utilize the receivers way different than the other coaches did. So talent, skill wise, yes, we had the best receiving core. Stat wise, now if you try to compare receivers stat wise, I wouldn't say they better than most of the receivers, but talent, skill wise, yes, they are good, and yes, they can bring that energy to the Raiders. But it is what it is. But it's just my opinion, because I know football. Because sometimes the best receivers don't always get the ball. Because I'm gonna use Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson's career got destroyed for being in Detroit for too long. Now, if Calvin Johnson would have went to another team, yes, his stats would have been way better. We knew Calvin Johnson's skill set. We knew how good he was. But the Detroit Lions, they destroyed his career. The Detroit Lions destroyed Calvin Johnson's career. They were being selfish. And that's why people don't like going to the Detroit Lions. Because they destroy people's career. The Detroit Lions' name should be Detroit Career Killers. That's what they name should be changed to, the Detroit Career Killers, because they kill everybody's career like they messed up Barry Sanders' career. They just good players be on bad teams. Then they have bad quarterbacks, and quarterbacks don't know how to get the receiver the ball. So if the quarterback don't know how to get the receivers the ball, stats go down. So that's why, me personally, I don't like mentioning stats, because if you got like Randy Moss always had a decent quarterback. We know Randy Moss. We know what he can do. We know the damage he can do on the field. We know how he can burst corners. We know how well he can humiliate the secondary of defense. We know what he can do. That's what I'm talking about. Talent and skills wise. You can speak on talent and skills wise. But when it comes to them stats, players don't always have a good quarterback. Players don't always be under a good system. So that's why me personally, I don't like to mention stats. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Do y'all think the Oakland Raiders have the best receiving core? Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Y'all give me y'all opinion. Because me personally, I think we do, when you speak on talent and skill wise. Because these guys are fast, speedy, and they can help bring energy to the offense. So y'all let me know. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.